President.
Senator from Tennessee.
Thank you, Mr. President. Yesterday did indeed mark the 100th day of President Trump's second term, and I think if you were to pick 4 words that really describe this first 100 days, it would be promises were made and promises are being kept. That is precisely what he has done. And if you want to go through some of these, let's start at the southern border. Now, under President Biden, criminals, terrorists, and traffickers were flowing across that border. But because President Trump on day one took executive action to secure that border, illegal crossings are at their lowest level in decades. This is something the American people wanted to see done. Now, in March, those crossings were down 95% from the last administration. I understand this past weekend, they had the lowest number ever, a 99% reduction. They had 3 people that were apprehended. And when you look at deportations, the Trump administration has already removed more than 100,000 criminal illegal aliens. Now, this number has included suspected terrorists, members of violent gangs like MS-13 in Trinidad or Agua, and we know that more of those deportations are going to take place. Now, President Trump is fulfilling the promise he made to make this nation safe again, to make our communities safe again, and to get these violent gangs and criminals off our streets. Now, even though these efforts have been very successful and are widely supported by the American people, we've seen some powerful institutions in our country try to block the will of the people and what they wanted to see done. And this includes some of our nation's social media companies. Now, according to reports, Facebook is allowing a black market to thrive on its platform where illegal aliens can buy rideshare and delivery driver accounts from credentialed users. In effect, what this black market does is to help illegals avoid background checks and to be able to work in our country illegally using someone else's name and credentials. Now,
hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love America, the Constitution, and standing up for what's right, then you've come to the right place. Today, we got something really serious to talk about: the latest issue with Facebook and the black market on their platform that's helping illegal immigrants bypass background checks. That's right, folks. Facebook has become a breeding ground for illegal activity, and it's time for us to call out the tech giants and demand accountability. Now, this video from Forbes Breaking News covers an issue brought up by none other than Senator Blackburn from Tennessee. She's been doing the hard work of holding the powerful accountable, and she's not letting Facebook off the hook for their shady dealings. Blackburn talks about President Trump's successes in securing the southern border, but she also reveals something troubling that's going on behind the scenes with big tech companies like Facebook. Let me just say, this is exactly why we need leaders like Marsha Blackburn fighting for us. She's been one of the few politicians willing to take on the tech giants who think they can do whatever they want without consequences. Facebook, which prides itself on being a platform for community and connection, is now facilitating a black market. And who's benefiting? Illegal aliens. Yep, you heard that right. Facebook is allegedly allowing criminals to use its platform to buy rideshare and delivery accounts from legitimate users, bypassing background checks, and essentially allowing them to work in this country illegally. Now, I'm not just talking about a small operation here. Folks, this black market has exploded on Facebook. One group had 22,000 members selling rideshare accounts, and that's just the beginning. According to Senator Blackburn, there are now 80 different groups active on Facebook that are doing the same thing.
Now, this is not something that is a new problem. Last year, I led a probe into the account security of food delivery services after we received reports that showed illegal aliens were buying access to these accounts of legitimate users. Now, thankfully, companies like Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub implemented stronger driver verification processes after we began this investigation. But Facebook's black market really helps illegals to bypass those protections. Now, there is one Facebook group that has been out there, and here's the name of it, and I quote this name: Uber Account for Rent Worldwide, end quote. Now, this account tallied 22,000 members who bought and sold delivery credentials. And while the social media platform has taken that specific group down, what we did find is there are now 80 similar groups that are active on Facebook. And this black market not only runs afoul of the law, but also poses a serious public safety threat, especially for women, children, and the elderly. Just in February, and this is a case in point, there was a lady in Massachusetts. She was allegedly raped after ordering an Uber Eats delivery to her home. The app indicated that a woman would be delivering her order. Instead, an illegal alien with horrific intentions is who showed up on her doorstep. Last week, I sent a letter to Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg demanding answers about what his company is doing to eliminate this black market from Facebook. He has until May 6th to respond to the questions, and I will continue to press this issue of accountability and public safety with the big tech giants. Mr. President.
That means 80 different places where illegal aliens can buy fake credentials and operate under someone else's name. And why does that matter? Because it puts innocent Americans at risk. Here's where it gets even more disturbing. We've already seen cases of women, children, and the elderly being put in dangerous situations because of this illegal activity. Blackburn highlighted a case in Massachusetts where a woman was allegedly raped by a man who showed up to deliver her Uber Eats order. The app indicated that a woman would be delivering the food, but instead, an illegal alien with criminal intent showed up at her door. That's the kind of public safety threat we're dealing with when Facebook refuses to crack down on this black market. This is exactly why we need stricter laws and stronger enforcement. How many more incidents like this do we need before something is done? And who's holding Facebook accountable? Zuckerberg and his cronies are sitting on a platform that's contributing to public safety risks. They've been turning a blind eye to the issue because it doesn't fit the narrative they want to push. It's all about profits, folks. They care more about their bottom line than keeping Americans safe. Thank God for people like Senator Blackburn who are standing up to these tech giants. She's demanding that Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg answer for this. She sent him a letter, and guess what? He has until May 6th to respond. Let's hope that Zuckerberg and Facebook aren't just going to sweep this under the rug like they've done with other issues. We need action, not lip service. Look, I know some people are going to say that Facebook is just a platform, and they can't control everything that happens. But that's complete nonsense. When a platform becomes a tool for illegal activity, they have a responsibility to shut it down. This isn't about free speech. This is about public safety. We cannot allow tech companies to facilitate illegal activity in the name of free market principles. We as patriots have to demand more. We need to make sure our lawmakers continue to press these companies to do the right thing. And we need to support leaders like Senator Blackburn who are willing to stand up to these tech monopolies and fight for the safety of the American people. If Zuckerberg refuses to act, we need to hold him and Facebook accountable. This is about more than just one case or one person. It's about the security of our entire nation. It's about making sure that our communities are safe and that the laws of our land are respected. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. This issue should concern every single American who cares about the future of this country. So what can we do? First off, we can raise our voices. Contact your representatives, demand that they hold tech companies accountable, and let them know that we're watching. And don't forget to let Zuckerberg know that we're not going to tolerate this any longer. Share this video, spread the word, and let's make sure this issue doesn't get swept under the rug. All right, folks, that's all for today. If you believe in keeping America safe, supporting our laws, and holding big tech accountable, Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We've got to stay strong and united. God bless you, and God bless America.